Thank you for the koala love and the platypus hugs, Orbiter. Quickly starting to work on my Paragon tree. I need to get my other legendary stats. It looks like, yeah, I'm going to go up. His strength, does it? Yeah. Take strength. Yeah, and then I'm going to be trying to get up to this legendary node bit by bit. Okay. I'm like, what am I going to do? World boss in 59 minutes, by the way. Okay. Like, I think I did some hit yesterday. Much stuff do I have? I definitely don't want to go until 45. Good morning, David. How are you this morning? How many of these nights do I have? 83. I think I was doing just Torment 1 so that's like, I'm just going to start with that while I contemplate what I'm doing. I am playing hardcore. Oh, I do need to make sure I've at least got a potion on. What's going on this Sunday morning? Sunday night here. Which means work tomorrow, but that's life. Hey, Bullivan, how are you? Good to hear, David. And how are you, Bullivan? This afternoon, I think it is. This Sunday afternoon for Bullivan. Sunday morning for David, Sunday afternoon for Bullivan, Sunday night for me. What is it with these time zones? Fusion rules. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing all right for a Sunday.
In Germany.
Is it still morning in Germany? I thought it would be lunchtime. Have I got my times wrong, Bullivan? Potentially I do explosions and frozens. $5:30 Sunday morning, David. Ouch. Thank you for the follow, Queen. You are selling an amulet with greater fixed dex and potent. I don't know what potent is. David, do you always wake up at 5:30? I'm like fast asleep at 5:30. Normally, unless like something's going wrong, like, you know, pain, sick, etc. $10 to 15 billion gold. That is a lot of gold. The economy in this game, it's like, it's crazy. This is like why I avoid it. If you want to trade for anything, you basically need to trade away stuff to have the gold, because you cannot just farm that amount of gold. It's not gonna happen. Okay. I'm working here on getting both my glyphs a bit higher and trying to get my stuff masterworked. I guess they're my key aims at the moment on this hardcore character. Looking after all those ovals too. Okay, so I only want to do ones that I have 100% success on and ones that I'm actually, I guess, wearing. As soon as it's 90, we're going to something else. Don't really trust 90s. I failed the first one I did this season. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Be 11:30ish in Germany. Oh. Well, also good morning then, Bolivan. Guten Morgen. Trep knows nothing. Trep doesn't know time. Okay. I've got to go that way. And this way I'll get to choose out of that or that to get to there. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to keep going. You know what? I'm going to see if I've got a opal. I want them all. Shift, right click. I just want to take one out that we're going to use. Ooh. Hey, I got a tempering charge scroll. I think that could be my first one. Use that opal when we're in. Also, Germany has changed their time now as well. Good morning, Rasta. Is it also 5:30 a.m. there now that your time has changed, or is it 7:30 there? Because I know it's not 6:30 anymore. If this was yesterday, it was 6:30 where Rasta is, but I'm not sure if it's 5:30 or 7:30. Surely it's 5:30. Surely it's 5:30 there as well. You must be the same place as, or same time zone as David. Our time went forward, which means your time must have gone back. So I'm going to go with 5:30 a.m. Okay. They're the same as David. All events 11:30 a.m. And assuming that's now non-daylight savings in Germany. Like, eventually I'll understand the time zones again, but yes, it is the kind of couple of weeks that all the times are changing. I believe it's election week in the US of A. Whatever your political leanings, please vote. Just vote. Everyone should vote. Your bedroom clock, which is manual, still says 6:30, 7 a.m. Yeah. Well, I mean, it only changed probably at like 3 a.m. or something, so it's only been that different for a few hours. So I'm sure you'll get that changed up today. It might take a few extra days to get used to the new time. Okay. Ooh. going into walls.
Quite the challenge, eh?
That looks like a mine. We're not going to go there. 2 days to vote. Anyway, just vote. Just vote. That's the main thing. Whatever party or person or whatever you want to vote for, make sure you vote. Okay. It's so foreign to me that you can choose to vote or not. In Australia, we have compulsory voting, so we don't have to do that, like this kind of stuff. It's just like everybody's voting pretty much no matter what. But in the US, it's like, first stop, just vote. Hey, Eins. It's kind of cool that the mail-in votes that some states have. I don't know. I know there's different voting in different states over there. That some of them you can track like that. That's pretty cool, I find, for those. Like, Eins is just saying he's done a mail-in ballot, but he's waiting for it to get to the appropriate elections office in his state. I think it's kind of cool that you can track your mail-in ballot once you've voted. We have pre-mail-in voting as well, but I'm pretty sure we don't have any special tracking system. Your state only votes by mail. Oh, that might be why they've done it that way then. That's why they might have invested in it if you only vote by mail. We vote by mail if we're basically saying we can't vote in person. Yes, Rouster. Well, hopefully your body will adjust to wake up at the new 6:30 at some point in the future. Okay, so for now, I'm technically over Poison Res right now at Torment 1, but assuming I eventually want to go Torment 2. Okay. It's hard. I might just go the attack speed for now. That's going to give me some Poison Res anyway. Working my way up to here. And keep doing these for a bit longer. Yeah, neither am I, Rasta. I mean, I'm in Australia, so... Point is, however voting works, wherever you are, make sure you vote. Cool's away at the moment. He's on a nice holiday. So he'll be back in a few days' time. So we're not expecting Cooler tonight. He's having fun times. So just me. Working on this hardcore character. Definitely have been getting it stronger, which is good. The cool kids are in the other party. We'll steal Cooler too. Well, you can't steal Cooler because Cooler's not on tonight. You need a holiday too? I mean, I think we all feel like that. I'll get a holiday in mid-December, which is good. Only like a month and a half away, and then I get to have a bit of a break, which will be nice. Different, like, Cooler's actually going somewhere. I'm not really going anywhere, but you know. I'm having time off work in mid-December. That'll be good. Hey, Saf, how are you doing? I think CT's saying I'm not a cool kid here in hardcore. Look, maybe if I go die, I might be like, oh, I might have to join the cool kids now. You're stealing all of Saf's loot? That's not very nice. You should be giving Saf loot. Be giving Saf loot. Okay. Oh. I got him. I need a new sword to try a media build using a unique helmet. I just got to 60 last night. The build is working right so far. The helmet removes the mana cost of meteor. Add the charge and a cooldown, but you can hit it obviously every time off cooldown. You can maybe stack cooldown or something. And drops 4 meteors. Very nice. Yeah, we need an armory. We desperately need an armory in this game so that we can actually try different builds on the one character. But until that point, probably leveling a new character to 60 sounds like a good idea. Oh, Guardian waits me. Slither. Okay. Okay, just doing the 100%ers at the moment. I'm only going to get them all to like, I think I stuffed up and took that one to 11 when I was just clicking 3 before. Oh well, not a lot I can do about it now. Yeah, so Saf's actually playing at the moment, I think, with Azure and CT, so she probably won't be responding much in chat because she's focused on her game, but it is good to have you here, Saf. Okay. I'm just going to quickly check. I assume I need all of this, but in the eventually pile. So I've just got to pick which way I want to get there first out of, I mean, those two are the same. I'm going through that poison res no matter what, so I just zigzag it. Oh, can't go much further. I'd agree with the armory system in Diablo IV. The game still needs it. Yeah, David. I am with you there. Rasta, cooldown starts 5 seconds for your helm. That's pretty good. Meteors every 5 seconds that are like four lots. I'm so glad they made this so I don't have to reset it to 20 each time and it keeps trying to push me to 45. That would be death. How much attention I'm paying. As you're also lurking while stealing Saf's loot. Again, just like CT, you're meant to be helping Saf with loot, not stealing her loot. Guys got it wrong. Really? Yeah. Really? You're meant to be helping Saf. Giving her loot. Giving her the good drops. I mean, I'm guessing they're doing some really high stuff with CT right now. Whoops. Everything's dead. Yeah, Juriel. So Torment 4 Juriel's on repeat. Can't share mythics. Well, you know. Need to send your RNG her way. Okay. Cruising on up. You don't want to send your RNG anywhere, especially in Immortal. Oh my god, I got my last 2 mirrors, like, and they're pretty close in between lately. I got 2 standard 2 stars and 8 1 stars in the most recent one, and I think something similar in the one before that. Like 0 5 stars. Everyone's an easy way to switch fields. It would make life better. So they've said they're working on it. I'm just still not sure why they didn't have it when they created this game, right? Like Diablo 3 has an armory, Diablo Immortal has an armory, like all the like current Diablo games at the time of release. I mean, I guess if you call Diablo 2 Resurrected current, then it doesn't have an armory. But you know what I mean, like the games made for this era all have an armory, and then D4 releases without it because it wants to be more like D2. Okay. We're going to send some RNG to Saf. Got our friends with specifically when they need it. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they will if they get anything that's useful to Saf. I think they're saying they're farming Juriel for mythics, and mythics you can't give away. But they're saying they're stealing a loot because obviously they've got the RNG for the mythics. So, yeah. Get this to go. Once I've got them all at 11, then hopefully I can get them up and push that. The other one I don't want to level to the right so I don't accidentally level it. Have a good watch with Comet. Comet agrees, hey? I don't know why I'm emptying each time. I don't really need to. I've only got like 2 items. Comet does like Orbiter. She's watching with Orbiter. She's on his lap. I mean, I'm sure it was possible to create it. They thought everybody, again, it's like the Diablo 2 thing was like, oh, they thought everyone would just level extra characters like they did in Diablo 2, but then they also didn't give us many character slots. Diablo 2, you basically had unlimited character slots because your account wasn't tied to your game key, like the original Diablo 2. Right, obviously Resurrected it was. But they still gave us a lot more character slots in Diablo 2 Resurrected than they gave us in Diablo 4. So in Diablo 2, you basically had unlimited character slots as well. You just make a new account with more character slots on your same game key. At least they're making the separate characters a bit simpler with the 60 and Paragon system, but still. If you've got a friend to power level you now, it's probably not as bad as it was previous seasons. But still, we need an armory. Okay. And the offline mods for D2R are looking like they may be fun to try out. Fair enough. You need to get Resurrected. You only played the original. You've been playing since the first one. I mean, Resurrected is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But, you know, in terms of gameplay and everything, it's the same. So it's really, really good for a trip down memory lane. But for the most part, you know, the systems and all that stuff is all the original stuff. And the end game is the same, right? You're going to be doing, like, repeat Chaos runs, Bale runs, whatever you happen to repeat over and over again. So I'm very glad we've got Diablo 4. But we just need to still increase some of the systems that they seem to just think everyone loved from D2 that were a bit painful. You get bored halfway through Nightmare in D2, D2R, yeah. I mean, I played it for a bit, but I couldn't manage the grind in the end. Like, I was repeating, obviously, particular areas that I could get loot from, and then I think my other problem is they didn't change how shared loot works in teams, and I didn't really have friends playing, so I was playing a lot of solo. Obviously, I'm playing solo right now, but overall, I much prefer to play games with people, and the Diablo 2 loot system isn't very kind for that, unless they're your friends to share loot. Playing with randoms means basically you get very, very limited loot. Actual efficiency manual. Okay. I'm gonna do these until at least I get all of these ones to 12. That's my intention. Or ideally I should get them to 15, but you know. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, if you play with friends, and we did have a bit of a run there, I don't remember how long ago that was. That was fun. But overall, I don't have many friends playing Diablo 2 Resurrected.
My hammer sings on your return.
Look at this Paragon. Here. Boot. Hello, Boo. My name's Trep. My name's Trep, hey. Doing some pits here on my Hardcore Spiritborn. Yeah, I don't know when I'll next feel the itch to play Diablo 2 Resurrected. I'm actually enjoying this season of Diablo 4, I feel like, more than the previous seasons. At the moment, like, I think, you know, some of the stuff that's been added over the last couple seasons and more of this, like, endgame and the changes they've made. Like, someone would ask me, like, oh, but there's no point to Nightmare Dungeons. I'm like, yes, there is. Not everybody can just go straight to the Infernal Hordes, right? Like, I'd played Nightmare Dungeons and they're like, oh, no, nobody plays that. I'm like, no, there is. Like, you can do Nightmare Dungeons with some of the mats if you want, and if you're not strong enough to get good scores in Infernal Hordes, Nightmare Dungeons are actually a really good way to start masterworking your gear. And then there's, like, yeah, Infernal Hordes, obviously. There are these pits, aka rifts, that are even more like greater rifts than they ever were previously. And there is Helltide. I'm not playing a lot of Helltide right now. That's primarily because I'm a bit scared, although I am feeling so much stronger now in Inferno 1 than I was, you know, yesterday, day before, etc. So maybe potentially I will try an Infernal Horde again. Just like give a... My thing was the orange mobs. Last time I tried to fight them, they were really tough, but like I've got a lot stronger, so maybe that's different now. Oh, I do enjoy going back to Diablo 1 every now and then. I have streamed it a couple of times. We've streamed Diablo 1 a couple of times, and I still love it. It takes me back, because it was my first Diablo game, funnily enough. Diablo 1, first Diablo game. So I get my main nostalgia from playing Diablo 1, rather than Diablo 2. Diablo 2 Resurrected, I'm like, yay, this looks amazing, but it's not the same as Diablo 1. Hey, Boo, I already told you my name is Trep. T-R-E-P. Or, if you don't like Trep, you could call me Chains. Both of those work. Or TrepChains. You got 3 options. TrepChains or TrepChains. They're my names. Twitch like out. Okay, okay. Thank you, Orbiter. Oh, look at those explosions. We don't want to be in those. Oh, gone to the boss.
My name is Trep.
Thank you, Orbiter, again. We good, we good. How you doing, Boo? How you doing? Okay. This one. Should take this one to 11. I should always get 4 or I'm dead and then it's over. Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. I look too young. I'm 105 years old. I'm 105 years old, mate. Nowhere near too young. I'm basically too old. Too old to be playing this one, but here we are. I've been 105 for a few years. We're not going to get a remaster of Diablo 1. I'm pretty sure that's not happening. We can dream, but we will have the nostalgia, and I will go back to it at some point again. Some point when I'm like, ooh, what to play? Oh, so on the, I guess, upcoming Save the Children thing, I was meant to go to the Sword this weekend, and I didn't. Bad trip. So, Frogman had suggested some, like, rewards or, like, playing, I guess his focus was on the Nintendo games, but I guess we could add classic games. I guess we could add Diablo 1 into that list, so it could be, he called it retro games, so retro games would be some of those, are they Super Nintendo games? I don't know. Anyway, we could make a list so people know what they're getting. But we might include Diablo 1 in that too. You know what retro games are, but there's obviously got to be ones I've got if we're going to do it as like a, if you donate this much, you get to pick which of these retro games Trep tries. I am not on the island Sal. I'm not sure where the island Sal is, but I'm on the island Australia. It's a great dye job. Yeah, I know, right? It's like I'm 105, but I don't look a bit over 21, I wish. Ooh. I need to dye my hair again soon. Maybe I should do that when I have holidays in mid-December. Oh, 25? Well, yeah, I'm sorry to say I'm 105, but you know. We can pretend that I looked 21 or 25, but I'm still 105. You were 30 years old when Diablo 1 came out. Wow. You probably played a bit more than me. I don't know, I have to add up how many years they are and take it away from 105 to work that out, and that just sounds like too much effort and too much maths.
Excellent fight.
Okay. Where am I going to put the things here? I'm just trying to get everything up to 11 and then everything up to 12, excluding the one. Hopefully I can exclude the right one that I'm not actually using. 105 on 21 equals 5, though. Okay, does that mean I'm 5 years old now? Well, this is what I don't know. That's just... Again, that was a Frogman suggestion, but I guess we could add in those early Blizzard games that we played as well. I just have to make sure I've got everything loaded on the PC. So I'd have to make a list. It's just the stuff I've got. So it'd be like those like Blackthorn and stuff I could put in there. Diablo 1. And then the I think it's Super Nintendo stuff. But again, I'll have to get Orbiter to help me like have that all hooked up ready. So we'd do a stream where like, okay, I might be playing Diablo 4, but I would occasionally, if I get, it would be a decent donation to get me to do that, but like occasionally flip to a retro game. 26 and a bit leap years. Ooh. Ooh. If only everybody thought my birthday was on February 29. No, but we've got a Super Nintendo. I'm not very good at it, obviously, because I'm not very good at controllers, but we have a little Super Nintendo thing. I don't have Dark Souls 1. Yeah, we're going to plug in that Super Nintendo thing that Orbiter has, that Bracelet's been playing lately. Bracelet's discovered Kirby. And like, it's not going to be like a full-on gaming session or I'd have to make it super expensive. It's going to be like, you know, a decent donation, but it's going to be like, again, I think like the play this game thing, it'll be like a, I don't know, maybe the same time minimum that I have on that, just so that like, you know, it's not going to be like a whole stream worth. I'm just, you know, trying to set expectations here. I need to figure it out. Oh. So it probably wouldn't be 1 hour, right? I think it's like a 20 minutes on the play this game thing. It's probably going to be similar to that. So if you wanted an hour, you'd have to do like the donate like 3 freaking times. Super Nintendo Mini, I think it's in Bracelet's room right now, so we can't get it to you and show you, but... Oh, it's not in Bracelet's room. If Comet lets Orbiter move later, he might even go get it. But right now he has Comet on his lap. Or maybe he'll find a link to show you. Go back and find some more mobs. Dead ends in pits are amazing. You've got the Super Nintendo Mini as well, David? Cool. David's got one. Friday stream with a lot of anger chase. But I'll be raising money for Save the Children. Do we really want anger? Oh, it's a fly. Okay, now we got to do this properly. Hey, I got that 90. Oh, that was all. I only got 1 this time. I don't know what that yes was to. Sometimes you need to suffer for the kids. Well, look, I hope you have a lot of money.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Okay. But anyway, point was, if anybody has any other ideas apart from the retro game thing that you want to suggest as that I should include as donate rewards, please let me know, because I do need to set that up, and I was meant to do it this weekend and I was just doing other stuff and I forgot. Well, the cat game is not a retro game, so we don't have to worry about that. Found out yesterday when using the controller, there is no reset for master working. Only there for keyword and mouse. Well, that's weird. Very strange, Ralster. Okay. You're in the pit. Otherwise, maybe everyone's like, nah, look, I'm good with retro games. Keep breaking from like D4 into retro games. Ooh. I'm like in the middle of a pit, but ish. No, I don't. Well, actually, I gotta see what I've got left from that. See if there's anything interesting. But like that was, I'm not getting any special stuff sent, so I don't think I have much of that stuff left. So we'll just do some stream things if we're gonna do it, like as we say, like make me play one of the retro games that I have available. And I'll just have to make sure, like, Diablo 1, Blackthorn, etc. are all installed. And we'll have the ask Orbiter kindly to set up the Nintendo thing before stream, so that will be ready and available, etc., etc. But, like, I can only do the ones that I've got, right? So whatever's on that Super Nintendo, and I will get it out, we'll make a list. There may be things I've never played before on that Nintendo, you know? But it's not going to be cheap. They're going to be rewards for a reason. Oh, I'm running into dead ends. Sounds normal for me in pits. But the good thing about the, like, or I guess we'll find out. This will be the first one that I'm doing, like, cross-platform. And there's no reason it shouldn't work all cross-platform, right? Because I'm playing games on stream. The pop-up things are linked to something that is not Twitch or YouTube. They're linked separately. So I got that 90. Got that 90. I got that 90. And I got that 90. Oh, wow, I'm getting more 90s today. Okay, well, they are all at 12 now. So I might do something else for a bit. Double check. Yeah, we're through. Yes, Orbiter, that's the point I'm making. Because it will be rough.
Greetings. How shall I guide you? Nothing.
I have played them on stream before. So I hope I don't end up with strikes, because I have played this stuff on stream before. I'm out of potions, apparently. And I don't recall having to do anything special with the sound. We're going to go to just a 6-wave cat. Infernal Hordes. Put that other thing away. Why on controller? Okay, well, I'm glad you found what it is, Rouster. That's at least something. Funny thing, David, I was given MAME on PC. I don't know what MAME is. Is that bad of me? A few years ago, I still use it. Oh, now you've told me. Multi-arcade machine emulator. It's all classic arcade games since the 80s. That's kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I haven't... Might not have been in my YouTube streaming times. Like, it might have been before said times. I don't remember. That would be a bit of a pain, though. Yeah, I don't know Boulevard, but maybe it's something I have to look into, but I don't remember when I last did the Nintendo thing.
That's why we use this, because it's official.
Yeah, but how do YouTube know if it's official or not?
Literally shove it.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, I guess, what's the worst that can happen? They take down my videos, or could they actually do worse than that? I guess we'll just have to be aware. But I've also streamed other Nintendo, like, I mean, I guess it was just on a Switch. I streamed Diablo on Switch at some point, didn't I? Maybe. Aether Fiends. Yeah, we're doing that one. I'm only doing a wave of 6, just to make sure I'm feeling good. But yeah, we could put that one there through a capture card. Oh. Cool. Gotta be careful. I remember yesterday there was a lot of the poison explosions in here at times. The proximity of the mobs. There now the poison explosions are starting. Ready for me? Lovely. Gonna get down here. Mass. Got there in time just. Oh, got that Aether Fiend out in time. Beautiful. Lucky it was on this part of the map. Anyway, yeah, like maybe I need to just read up on that, but when do I have time? They're all math things. That's pretty bad. I have no choice but to pick a maths one. Okay. But yeah, maybe I'll do a quick Google, because surely it's got to be from the game music. I would have an option of trying to switch the music onto a different track, I guess. Like we're talking about the Nintendo game music. If necessary, but I'd rather not. Because then it'd be a pretty bad experience, I imagine. Not getting that soul spire in time. You wouldn't live 10 seconds in here? I have no clue. What level are you? 13? Paragon 13 or level 13? Because if you're only level 13, then you can't even join here, because this can't be done unless an Inferno. If you're Paragon 13, then you could join here, I think. But yes, this is not the place that you want to try and leech because of the whole survival aspect. Ether Fiends. May or may not have lost interest in doing Renown again, so you decided to go softcore again. So your hardcore character didn't get very far, so it's only actual level 13, not Paragon 13. That's what I'm taking from that. Aether Fiends. Do you have my potion on yet? Yeah, I do. Good of me. You wish you could see the Twitch chat here. So, like, one of the things about dual streaming, and I am trying to read out comments, but maybe I'm not doing it well enough, is one of the things I'm not allowed to do without getting in trouble is make something that combines the chats and put it on screen. I'm not allowed to do that according to the things, but yeah. So apologies. I will try and do better at reading things out. So Boulevern has had a hardcore barb created, but he said I may or may not have lost interest in doing Renown again. This is because he hasn't played hardcore in the past. This was his first character this season. So he decided to go softcore again. So this is why his barb's only at level 13. And then I'm not really I think I've missed some stuff myself in that chat about the copyright and stuff. Boulevard right now, yes. But yeah, that's also about that, Bob. And then Boulevard's wow, because maybe that's about hearing what I just said about what I am and am not allowed to do. And because I'm not doing that, because I'm trying not to break any rules. Importantly, I am trying not to break rules. It may come as a surprise to everybody, but I'm trying not to break rules. I also haven't got something combining chat for myself either. Because basically all the apps I'm aware of to do that cost money, and I don't really have a lot of money. And yeah. So if it was helpful for the stream, it might be worth that. But since I can't put it on the stream, I don't really see the point. So I have two separate chat windows. No, that rule comes from Twitch's side. That's not a YouTube side thing. YouTube don't care. That's a Twitch side thing. That rule I just mentioned comes from Twitch. YouTube cares more about things like music, including live music, which is why I will have to try and remember to check out the Nintendo thing that you guys have mentioned to me, because YouTube really cares about live music, and that's why there is technically different audio streams between the two streams. I don't want to get myself in big trouble. So that's, yeah. I mean, obviously I've had the issue once with YouTube in that respect. So like maybe I can do it once on the retro game and then find out if I got an issue, then I gotta adjust everything. Because I played when I started this co-streaming thing, streaming into both locations. I tried using, oh, what's that stuff called? Is it Harris Heller's stuff anyway, right? It's meant to be like copyright free, and I got so many copyright strikes, live copyright strikes from YouTube for my first stream using that stuff that was meant to be good. And I was just like, I just can't deal with this, and I just deleted it all. And yeah. And I'm like, I've got to work out how to do this differently. So it's, yeah. I'm doing what I can. I'm trying myself as much as I can to watch both. I know I'm not perfect, and sometimes I'm slow. But yeah. So yeah, obviously I do my best to play by the rules. That's the main message here. I think part of the problem could be, Irons, is that a lot of these games are considered you don't own it actually, you are just licensed to use it, and those licenses have conditions. I expect it's something like that causing some of these things, or contributing to some of these things. Okay, one more point until I've got that legendary node. Bad, not bad. I'm gonna go straight. Oh, now I'm finally getting these things, so I'll be able to reroll. I'm gonna put them away and grab out another key. These restoration scrolls we'll take an 8. We'll take an 8 this time. So like even Diablo 4, right? Like, to me, I feel like I own the game, but really I just own a license to play the game. And if Blizzard decided they didn't want me streaming the game, they could put out takedown notices on all my stuff. But they do have a license for streaming thing put out publicly, so they're not going to do that. Although weirdly, it was very hard to find like location-based versions of that. Whoa, explosions out of those. Just 1 or 2 poison explosions. Oh, I need to get down here and do the math. Over here and do the Aether Fiend. Oh no, Rouster, are you back to having those YouTube issues? Oh god. But, so, yeah, it does my head in, because you're like, on one account on PC, it doesn't work. But that account on phone, it does work. Wow. That's like, it's so messy, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, we're out of time, we're out of time. Diablo 2 Resurrected, this comes from Irons. Diablo 2 Resurrected is annoying now. If I haven't had the license checked for 30 days and I try to load it up, you can't play the offline version. Yes, you need to load Diablo 2 Resurrected at least every 30 days to be able to to play offline. That is correct. I actually took... I went on a work trip at some point, and I preloaded like everything onto the laptop I was taking. Oh, it might have been when I went to the US earlier this year, and I put it on this like external hard drive to take with me. But I made sure I loaded it up prior, because Diablo 2 Resurrected was the only thing I was going to be able to play offline. So I made sure I'd like loaded it here in Australia first, and hoping that was going to be good enough. So if I wanted to, like, I could play it on the plane. That was like my little thing. It didn't end up really working out, and I didn't play it on the plane because it all just seemed too hard at the time, and considering the colleagues I was sitting next to and stuff, it didn't really Didn't seem like such a good idea in practice as when I planned for it. I may have to go to the US again next year. But I'll probably do the same thing. Just prepare in case. I sent a message about commanding the chats using mobile and you didn't read it. I refreshed and it was gone. Sorry. Wait, you sent the message on mobile and now the mobile one's disappeared? My goodness. It's getting very, very more confusing. I'm sorry, Rasta. That message was from Rasta for all my other peoples. I don't try and ignore people, but sometimes I am slow. If I don't have flights booked yet, if I come this time, I will be technically closer to you this time. I'm going to say if, because I don't know what's happening. If I'm going this time, I will be going to Arizona. But that's still not that close to you. It's on the west, well, it's not even on the west coast. It's close to the west coast. But it's like very far south compared to you. But hey, if you want to visit Arizona, earlier this year I went to Kansas. Oh, that was Rouse that asked me where did you go in the US. Earlier this year, 2024, I went to Kansas. If I go next year, I'm probably going to Arizona, but I'm still waiting to have that finalized. I should hear in the next month. Yeah, it's still pretty far away, but it is what it is. I don't really get to choose where I go for work. These are all bad. I'm going to take the mask because at least it gives me more aether. And look, I don't expect to have a US holiday. Like, obviously, I had a US holiday in 2019 where we got to go to California, which was fantastic. But I really, really don't expect to have a US holiday anytime soon because I had more available money back in 2019 than I do these days. Arizona doesn't change their time. That's from Rouster. No, there's no daylight savings in Arizona. I have been to Arizona before in 2019 as well, actually. Okay. Going Aether Fiends. Iron says Arizona will be like home for you, oppressively hot. It is really hot, even the time of year that I am likely to go, which is approximately early mid-April, if it happens. But last time I was there, it was not only hot, it's my memory of Arizona is basically the worst hay fever I've ever had. This time I'll be prepared knowing that because I've been there before, but like, oh my goodness. The whatever pollen cactus have, oh my goodness. No, time's up. Okay, well, we've got over 200 already, which is good. Okay. I definitely don't want Hellfire. Should I try the Butcher? It might kill me, but should we try it? I'm feeling pretty strong, right? Bullven says yes. Bullven says yes, so like, done. Here's the butcher, by the way. Rise? Butcher just went down, mate. Oh, whole bunch of other red stuff. I've got Hellborn. I basically forgot I had Hellborn in this one. You always do the butcher, but I'm softcore. Well, this is it. That's the first time I've even tried the butcher on hardcore because it's like, it's a bit rough. I needed to be confident. I don't want to, like, I love the butcher. The butcher, like, made me love Diablo 1 for the win. But, like, you know. Go to Las Vegas. That'll put you close. I mean, Las Vegas is not Arizona, is it? No, I was going to say, that's Nevada. I won't comment on cities. Like last time, I only said state. I will only comment on cities in PM to people, not publicly. That people who might actually, you know. Yeah, Butcher and D1, I swear, is why I still love this series. Something's over here, an Aether Fiend. Time's basically up, unfortunately. I'm not going to get that out, surely. Don't know if it gave me that or not. Okay. Council extra damage. 50% extra damage doesn't sound fun. I really hate being slowed. So we're going Soul Spire's double kills, so I'm not taking 50% more damage from the council. There's other ones you can get there, like cooldowns on evade or whatever, that I could deal with, but not 50% more damage. But now my Soul Spire is going to take double kills. I died so many times. Well, I just like remember my first death so much. It's like I didn't know, obviously, like my first time playing the game, and I, you know, just like, you know, basically killed everything around, opened the door, and like I was just suddenly freaking dead. It's like fresh meat, and you're just like, yeah, let me fight this mob like I fought everything else, and then suddenly you're like, chop chop, you're dead. It's like, what even happened? And then I know, like, obviously I've learned since, like, more recent years about, like, things I've done on stream, like going and hiding, you know, shutting a door or whatever and shooting from within as a rogue. But at the time, again, I didn't know all that stuff. What I used to do after that first time was just keep leveling, right? So I just leave that door shut. Leave the door shut, keep going, keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Until like I was much further into the dungeon, and then go back and kill the butcher much later on. Yeah, because at least you could recognize the room from outside once you knew it existed, right? But as I say, the first time I had no clue what was in that room. I mean, the room looked scary, right? So I knew it looked like a scary room, but I didn't know that I was just gonna, like, get slaughtered. Sure, my dad laughed at me so much. 483, not bad. Here I got to be very careful looking at, you know, greater fixed things, but it's not going to help me with a weapon because I do need the unique. I do want like graders in other slots. So this one got nothing decent. Okay. Break all of those items down, that's fine. I do the Paragon. We're taking that legendary stat, and then I need to move on to trying to get to this one. 33 is great. You got 700 once on it. Yeah, I've on softcore. I've suddenly seen a lot higher. I think I was doing them with someone, like not just me, right? Not solo, and we got over 1,000. And I was like, what even is this? Like, basically by myself, I've done, yeah, 700, 800 odd, but I was in a party and they did like over 1,000 at once. So clearly, no thanks to me. I'm working my way towards this legendary node and then we can start picking up everything else. Okay. I'm gonna, what am I doing? I'm gonna grab another key. I don't have many left of these, but that's okay. A 10, another 6. We'll do the 6. I'm like looking at that and that's actually really low. I might get another one. Have with me. So this is just going to be a 6 waiver. Did I get it out? Yeah, I did. I'm trying to remember to take that opal in a couple of minutes. Doing Hardcore Spiritborn. I'm about Paragon. I don't even know what Paragon I am. About to find out. Paragon 130. That's not bad. I've racked up that Paragon. Just playing on Inferno 1. We don't want to go too high because, you know, we're a little bit scared sometimes. A little bit scared. Although after this, I think I'm going to have to go to the Helltide to try and, you know, get more of this kind of stuff. So that'll be interesting. Haven't really done Helltide. Being pretty cautious until we know we're somewhat strong enough for certain things. Gas is everywhere. Boulevard did 3 runs with Evident Pig when we managed to get between 1,100 and 1,300. If you get lucky with Banes and Boons, you can get some decent aethers. It's all about dividing and speed kill, but the biggest factor is RNG, yeah. There's a lot of RNG in the things you get to pick. I'm out of time in 3 seconds. There's no way we're doing this Soul Spire in that time. I did the Soul Spire in time, I'm just saying. They said there was no way. Okay. So Bull events, lots of big runs. Okay, we got Hellborn. We have Hellborn. But yeah, if you get Hellborn and then the one that adds extra Hellborn plus extra Aether from the Hellborn at once, and you get that like a few times, you can get some crazy stuff with it. Obviously 10 waves. Also stacking, if you get enough stack on Aether Fiends, you can get some really high stuff as well. That looks like it's all going to explode on me, so we're going to get out of that. Mass here. Soul Spire at top. Soul Spire over here. Soul Spires everywhere. Two seconds left. Oh, I got some Hellborn out in the last couple of seconds. Not bad. Random mobs everywhere here. Okay. Not doing Hellfire. We do have the Aether Fiends, so I'm going to go with that. Extra Aether from Aether Fiends. Time for breakfast. Enjoy a Rouster. Like, what, 6:45 now down there? Over there? Something's over this way. Must be an Aether Fiend, which is good because we've got extra Aether on our Aether Fiend. Mouse up here. Ah, Soul Spire. Another Soul Spire. I'm getting a lot of Soul Spires. Nine seconds left. Mass is going to be down. Done. Okay, so we got more Aether Fiends there. So it sounds like that's what we're going to go with. Yeah, based on the rest of those. Definitely going for more Aether. More Aether Fiends. I do like Aether Fiends. I really dislike these little things that feel like they're there just to blow me up with their suicide bombing missions. Whatever they're called.
Quite the challenge, eh?
Yeah, quite the challenge, definitely. Well, Aether Fiends come out. So the Aether Fiends are now giving a bunch of Aether, which is amazing. We haven't had that Hell Fiend giving additional, Hellborn giving additional thingamajigs, unfortunately. More Hellborn coming. Okay, that's it for that one. Pick up, pick up. Oh, Surging Elite. Yeah, that one's really good. We're going for that. Extra Aether, but extra Elites as well. I really like this one. So I'm only on a 6 wave. I'm doing pretty well for a 6 wave. I'm already at 230. To me, that's pretty reasonable already for a 6 wave. You get more and more with the later waves. So 6 waves are normally like far less than 8 waves. Now I'm getting more Soul Spires though. Oh, 3 Soul Spires on the map at the same time. I'm just pointing out to those people who say like you pick stuff and you get more of it. Like I didn't pick any Soul Spires this time and I've had a lot of Soul Spires. It's just no relation. Aether Fiend coming. Try and get that Soul Spire in time. I don't know that I did, but you know. Okay, for my last wave. Okay, so this is not great. I'm in hardcore. I don't want this one. Like, even though I can kill them quickly, 50% extra damage is just not worth it. I hate Hellfire, so all I got is Masses. So I only got the one Hellborn one this time. Thankfully, I got a few Aether Fiend stacks, so that's why I think I've done okay, despite only a 6 wave, because I haven't got any Hellborn stacks. But I have been able to stack the Aether Fiends, which is at least something useful. Get this Aether Fiend out to say the Aether Fiends are worth a fair bit at the moment. An Aether Fiend as well, beautiful. Why is there like a little quest marker thing on my map? Oh, now it's giving me heaps of Aether Fiends. It's like, oh, you complained about thingies? Here, have Aether Fiends. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. Seconds left. Now we're out of time. So I'm gonna hit over 500 here on a 6 wave. I'm at 496 right now without killing the bosses. That's not bad. And that only had the one Hellborn in it. The plus, like, actually getting Hellborns. There was no extra boost to the Hellborn thing, but I got to stack the Aether Fiends a few times. Gonna disappear. We'll fight you instead. I don't care who I fight. Now I care who I fight because there's only one of you left. Beautiful. Fingers crossed. Amulet. I'm also wearing a unique amulet, so that's not going to be particularly helpful, most likely. Unfortunately. You know what? I should have kept that other thing even though it was a weapon, because if I die... if I die... I might need that. Okay. Down we go. Okay. Let's pop this into, look, we're saving a few things. Everything else I think can just go away. You're worried about it.
Still got some good in it.
I do have more Paragon. I'm gonna try and fix that up. I'm going towards this thing first on the way, so we're going to go across, but I get to pick whether I go, oh, they're both blocked, so it doesn't matter which of these I take first, but that's not yet. Okay, cool. Paragon's done. Now, I think I've only got one more hordes. I forgot to take the opal in the middle of the hordes, unfortunately. Take it for this next one. Hard to remember when you just focus on the hordes. Where was my last key? Yo, 10 waves. 10 waves, okay. Gonna do 10 waves. And then we'll have to go, I guess, Helltide or something. I'm very cautious about spending these mats on some of the items I've got that aren't, as far as I'm concerned, good enough yet. Yeah, got my opal on for this one. My 10 waves.
Quite the challenge, eh?
Quite the challenge. Let's go. Oh. Soulspire. Oh, another Soulspire, of course. Aether Fiend. And a mass over here. Another Soulspire. Look at all that stuff exploding. It's a bit scary. Aether Fiend over here. Aether Fiend up here. Something else down here. It's just a mass. 4 seconds left, so we're not going to really be able to do anything else. Ooh, whatever got left. Random mobs. Okay, first choice. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Aether Fiends. Azure and I just got a 1500. So CT saying Azure and he on a softcore Torment 4, I assume. One of these has got 1500 Aether in one of these, presumably 10 wave runs. Making my efforts look poor. Hey, Cass Hedder, how you doing? You've got ads? Yeah, so I leave the base ads at the start, but then you should have no more ads. You should have no more ads if you stick around. I know some streamers do run ads so often so there's no ads when you first come in. I figure I do it differently. I apologize if you prefer streamers to run ads like a few minutes every hour and then not have them when you join. That's just not... I figure a couple of ads when you join and then you don't have to watch for the rest of the time. I don't know, each their own. I'm doing well though. Is Heta how you say it, or am I saying that completely wrong? How are you anyway? Draining Spires. Ooh, extra events. Ooh, got 2 good ones, but I think at this stage for 10 wave we're going to take the extra events. Kill the mass. So I'm playing some hardcore here. I am Paragon 134 now. It seems to be climbing really quick in here, the Paragon. Obviously, I'm nowhere near the up to 200 where it slows right down. But honestly, it's not bad at the moment. I feel like I'm getting stronger. Like a cassette tape. Like baguette. So it's just het. Kaz het. Oh! Is it just like cassette? Is that how I'm supposed to say it in total? I was like making a break there. Or cachette. Cachette. Like cassette. Cachette. Oh. Sorry that I butchered your name, Cachette. I apologize. I butchered that so badly. Wow. Wow. Now everybody knows I butcher names. Okay. I'm not even the butcher and I butcher your names. Okay. It's fine. We have it now. Hopefully I remember that for next time, Cachette. Okay. Oh my god. I'm surprised Bullven's not here laughing at me. He must be AFK for a few seconds. Okay, I am 135 now. So it's like I'm getting like a few Paragon levels per hordes at the moment, which is pretty amazing. 21 seconds still left on this one. 5, I got a Aether Fiend coming here. Take down this one. Only 9 seconds left, which is plenty for a mass. I mean, I saw and heard worse in the last 6 years. God. Making me feel old, Bull then. I'm not a day over 105. Okay. Surging Elite is good. We're taking it. We're taking it. Double Elites. You love this song? It's the greatest song in the world. Of course you love it. Oh, wait. No, it's not the greatest song in the world. It's just a tribute. It's just a tribute. Okay. It may be the only Tenacious D song on the list, potentially. I've only got 28 seconds is plenty, but like it feels like there's stuff flashing at me all over the map right now. Like, Trep, you're slow. Get those Aether Fiends out. I've only got 12 seconds left and there's still stuff flashing at me. There's a mass over here. Something in the middle. Something over here. Get the Aether Fiend out. 1 second. We did it, we did it, we did it. Nice. I mean, it is the greatest song in the world. I mean, just a tribute. I mean, when it came out, it was played so much on like radio and all of that. Teaming Masters, Aether Lords. Aether Lords. I've got no choice. I'm not taking Aether Lords. So Soulspire as it is. It doesn't even give me extra Aether, but I'm not touching Aether Lords.
Unfortunately.
The pool will help me kill them quicker. But yeah, that's all it's got going for it, unfortunately. Aether Fiend, please. Another Aether Fiend down here. Oh, Soulspire over this way. Another Soulspire over this way. I think we killed it. 9 seconds left. Taking out that Aether Fiend. What's down here? A mass. My god. 1 second. Get the Aether Fiend out. Yes. I missed whatever was over on the right hand side, unfortunately. It's just, I couldn't get that far. Thank you for the follow, Cachette. Much appreciated. Okay, now I've got Hellborn potential spawn. So we're definitely going to take that. We are a fair way through though, so it won't be as good as obviously if you get it early. So I've got less right now than I did on that earlier one that was like 6 waves, and I'm obviously past that 6 wave point. Kill the mass, back over to the other side to get to the Soul Spire, which should be pulling stuff in for me. Help me kill it quicker. Okay, I thought there was stuff there, but there really wasn't. Oh, another Soul Spire. Hellborn's up there. Hellborn's over here. Hellborn's everywhere at the moment, which is a good thing. Oh, they don't die, but everything seems to die pretty quickly. Aether Fiend. Aether Fiend's going to give me a lot more. A lot more stuff than Hellborn are. Beautiful. 477 after 7 waves. I'm almost like I was after 6 waves before. It was 496 or something, but you know. None of these are good. None of these are good. But I don't want to be slowed by masses, so, or I don't want the masses to have unavoidable damage. So we've taken, my Aether Fiends are going to explode. I've got nothing better. Hellborn on the right. I was like, where is my trash to kill to actually spawn stuff? The kill trash to spawn the events, and feels like the trash just slowed right down here. Something's at the bottom. Gotta get to it, only 5 seconds remaining. Soulspire. I think we got it. Oh, I didn't get that mass in time. Gone a bit late. Surging Hellborn. Well, we're gonna take Surging Hellborn pretty much. Just unfortunate that it's come this late. Very late in the piece for my Surging Hellborn. But we now have our 3 Hellborn on the left. So Surging Hellborn's pretty much the best thing after getting, you know, Hellborn base. Stack a few Surging Hellborns and it's going to be crazy good. Soul Spires. Oh, more Soul Spires. Hellborn. I'm not getting many Aether Fiends here. I would really like more Aether Fiends. I've got a lot of stacks of Aether Fiend stuff. Only 3 seconds left, unfortunately. Got one more wave, I think. Okay, Unstoppable. I'm not going to take the Butcher this time. I'm going to take this one. Aether Fiends give extra Aether. I hope that that gives me more. I know it probably doesn't seem like it this late, but the Aether Fiends. Oh, I hate it when it covers my floor like this, and I get so confused about where I can and cannot go. Okay, I think we got through that. Soul Spire now. Oh, more Soul Spires. What is this? I want Aether Fiends. Out of all those poison explosions. Okay, there is nothing there. It looked like there was going to be something there, but there was not. Mass, can I get there in time? Yes, just. Okay, I think we're done. 766, that's not bad. Obviously that was 10. But the 500 on 6 seemed like a better effort. This was the last one of these I have, so we're going to do something else after this. This is hardcore, just Inferno, I mean Torment 1, not Inferno 1, Torment 1. I know the names of things. Those two just died basically at the same time. Beautiful. There's so many potions when you're killing these guys, if you kill them fast. Covering the ground. Okay, what did I get? Oh, really need that. Okay, so 781 total, not bad. Helm. I've already got an ancestral helm. I need bits that I don't have ancestral, like boots, chest, gloves. And be like, I don't know about that. I'm gonna see on the bits that I have ancestral. You can see I've already upgraded some of the ancestral gear. Oh, not this ring. So maybe I'll upgrade this ring a little bit. The master working on the ancestral pieces, like pieces that aren't going to be replaced too quickly. I mean, that's got the greater effects on thorns. Sorry, I'm unlikely to ever use that. Might just break it down. Now, this one I already have kept one of those. Work out which is better. Next to each other real quick. Shadow res, cooldown. Surely the cooldown reduction is better. But that's got a higher orange style. Keep them both. Why not? We'll just keep them for now. It's fine. One more paragon to assign as well. We'll do that. We're going to do our paragon. Gonna quickly look. I'm trying to get to my last legendary node here. I can pick out a block chance or block chance, which is obviously great choices. Can't go any further there. Okay, Paragon's done. I'm going to check the master working now because we've got a few mats off of doing that. So going for the ancestral piece I have. I've got 2,000 Opticite now. Pretty good.
More there than I thought.
Dex. I mean, it's not the greatest extra stat, but I can't really afford to be cheesy here. It's not like I've got mats to reset stuff. Why don't I have a gem in my helm? Anyway, we might take some of these further then. I think I'd rather invest into the ancestral pieces. Max resource. I think max resource is good, so that's good. And we might take the pants. That's picked up extra shadow, which again, not ideal, but I might be able to consider taking out that shadow gem at some point, or I have to see once I go up difficulties. I'm kind of got over shadow resistance right now. I can get that one up to 6. Used all my Opticite. I'm gonna go spend, oh, I should have spent these first. So my options are gloves, chest. I reckon it's probably easier to get a good chest as a ancestral chest here. Tunic, that's what it's called.
Pull that. Hello. Wow. Shame that. Vasily. Not a bad pull that. Vasily. Too bad.
I got the only ancestor I got was a razor plate. We're gonna throw the razor plate just like that into the stash. It's fine. It's fine. Break the rest down. I don't need a razor plate right now. Not required. And we'll go back and say, look, can you give me a ancestral that's not a unique? I think I'm looking for a unique as my chest. He gave me 2 more that are uniques. Just synth shell. That actually sounds interesting. Spending vigor heals me. That sounds really interesting. I'm playing hardcore. Heals sound fun. I don't think it's in the build that I'm following, but I'm technically not following a hardcore build. I'm just following a generic build.
Hello. Wow.
So, I think give me so many.
One more?
No, I don't have any more to go, mate. Why does it give me all the ancestrals as freaking uniques instead of just legendaries?
Steel you need.
Okay, we're gonna go to the Helltide. Good timing for a Helltide, really. See how we go when I hit an orange mob. I want to be in this area so I get the Tree of Whispers at the same time. But I don't have this waypoint. You know what? We're going to run and get that waypoint. We're going to run from Kedbadu and pick it up. We're going to go, go, go. On our cat. Oh. And it's like, no, you can't take your cat where you just tried to run. Knocked off of my cat. Don't like it. Okay. So when I get an orange mob, the aim is going to be basically hit it a few times. And if I don't kill it quickly, like we're talking within 10 seconds, right? Or not taking a lot of damage within that 10 seconds, then it's going to be runaway time. I have, back in the beta when they first changed hardcore and they added some of this stuff, I did it and I got one shot by an orange mob. I was fighting him fine. And then at some point the orange mob just legitimately one-shot me. So I was like going from, I was going fine, I was fighting him, I was keeping up my life, and then suddenly I was one-shot. I'm like, yeah, nah. Ooh, we got a goblin. Ooh. That goblin just fell over super fast. I gotta remind myself to just keep that in my stash. Because even though it's not what I'm using now, if I do die, or it's coming after, if I die, or when I die, having ancestral stuff in my stash is gonna help me, even if it's not exactly the unique that I want to wear. Have the glittering ore. Oh, the maiden is up here again. Unless there's a bunch of people around doing the maiden, I won't be touching her. Oh, and it's 3 required here. Oh, another goblin. Oh, the goblins are out today.
Excellent find.
I thought it was an excellent find too for the goblin. But maybe no one else is here and the goblins are just all spawned and nobody's killing them. That runs in like Torment 4 or something. I'm here like, yeah, Torment 1's cool. Already got like over 100 cinders. Should consider the chests when I see them. Okay. What are my foes here? Oh, that's just collect cinders. You put the difficulty back to Torment 1 as well? On hardcore? Or on softcore? On softcore, okay. What character are you building a softcore at the moment, Bullavan? Oh, goblin! I'm getting all the goblins. Oh, you want magic runes and there's better chance of magic runes in Torment 1. So even though you're on your OP Spiritborn, you're playing softcore Torment 1 to get more magic runes. Wow. Kind of interesting. I don't actually want to do this. Those things are deadly. I just started it because... Okay, I'm going to go and open that chest that's just there because I'm not too worried about saving up for the higher chests. I'd rather just spend them as I go. Yeah, I have, I guess, heard / read that some people are like, I don't get enough magic runes. If you do a lot of, I guess, Uber bosses or whatever they're called now, just bosses, I guess. Tormented bosses, I guess they're called now. You're getting a lot of the higher runes, but not the magic runes. I think like getting the magic tributes would be better. you can't find them in lower difficulty. The next best method, fair enough. I can't. Oh, to get, so there's a blue tribute that says you get extra runes when you're doing the Undercity. I haven't. On this character? Maybe I should do that. So, I think it's certain runes you need, like duplicates of and stuff, to like get things that you want, like use them as crafting mats. The blue tribute actually says magic runes. There you go. Okay. We've got 132 current cinders. As I come across a chest, there's one down there. I'll just point that and make sure I'm running that way. But yeah, I think to like make some of the best gear in the game, you need specific runes, and some of them will be magic runes and stuff like that. Okay. Killed them all. But guys, we killed some of them. Oh. I'm nearly at that chest. There's also an event there, which I'm going to want to do. I go to the event first. So ovals are technically powerful, so we do want to do events. That was the quickest event ever. For crafting the mythic uniques and selling the runes since others want to craft them. Yeah, so they're used for crafting. And for certain mythic uniques, you need certain runes. And some of them are blue. I guess it's a symptom of so many boss runs happening. Like we heard that CT and Azure and Sapphire earlier were just doing like repeat Jurial runs, right? So they'll be getting a lot of the yellow and the legendary runes, and not so many blue runes. Don't get blue runes in there. Yeah, I'm getting close to when I'm going to start proccing towards that orange mob, which I'm really interested to see how I cope against, which means we'll be ready to get on the horse if we need to. I mean, get on the cat. My bad. Not the cat, not the horse. On 150, I don't have that. We're going to keep going. Over there. Okay. And we're here, just going for a stroll through the countryside. Nice scenery, a few rocks, a couple of trees. A few cinders. Haven't read all that in game yet. Yeah, there is ways so you craft with, oh my god, what are they called? 2 of the things that you break down from a mythic. I should know what they're called, but I can't think of it right now. And then, like, it could be like 6 of X runes or something. Okay. 75, nice. Easier to translate if you have to, Bullivan, if I don't use contractions in English. I think Bullivan's English is pretty damn good. I'm pretty confident Bullivan is across every single contraction there is. Oh, okay, here's the orange mob. So, can we kill it? Yes, we can. Okay, I feel better now. Last time I fought one of them in a Helltide, I'm like, I've done like a small amount of its life. And I know these things can one-shot me. That's good. Yeah, I get that. I get that, but I'm pretty sure Boulevard's English is potentially better than some English speaking, like some like English as a first language. And he's been listening to me for 6 years, so he even understands some Aussie slang. Men's English is better than 99% chats. Look, let's not be rude to everybody. That's probably a little bit extreme. Okay. Creative plaque. Greet. Hello. Greetings.
Hello.
Wait, did I get anything for saying greetings? I mean, hello?
Greetings.
I didn't see, forget me, that I got anything. Blue money rune for the Shroud of False Death or Ton rune for the Sharko are like 100 million gold each. I think Boulevard, like, I think a rune just to use, and it was like probably one of those expensive runes, but thankfully Boulevard just gave it to me because, you know, I don't have crap loads of gold. It's on my softcore, obviously.
Dark all around. Why did Mother go? I don't want to be alone.
She doesn't want to be alone. You left me alone. Okay, where are we going? Which way are we walking? I really love all the handprints I leave in the ground. Just taking our time. Back up this way. I don't like the spiders very much. Done. Didn't even see the final boss jumped out. Didn't even get the you left me alone stuff. Died too quick. Okay. Got the chests now are like all the way up here. Not quite the path you want to take, but okay. Now I'm checking from this, I haven't got any of the dungeon key things. That's a bit unfortunate. I was kind of hoping I would. Get him. Look at this. Is that a skinned bear? Is that a warning for druids? That looks like a skinned bear. I wouldn't want to be a druid around here. Just quietly. Might skin you alive. I don't think have I done most of the Tree of Whispers things here? Oh, somebody else's orange mob. That is not my orange mob. That is this dude's orange mob. I helped him kill it. I hope he appreciated it. Like, that's not my orange mob. I don't have one spawning. His name is Friday. I should say...
Hello.
Hello. Oh no, we'll go around. We don't really want to go there. It goes just out of the hilltide, I think. More chests up this way. Ooh, random cinders on the ground. Can't complain. There's one chest just to right here. So I'm now like, where do I actually get the keys for the Infernal Hordes? Because I thought I might get them out of some of the chests here in the Helltide, but I've just done a bunch of them, and I have not got any yet. I want to be in that explosion. Bang. Living Steel. It's not technically what... no, we're going to go back up this way for this next chest. I'll go around nicely. I was like, this might get me more Infernal Horde things. And it's like, yeah, nah. They don't come from here. Think about it, Trep. Where do they come from? I got no clue. Oh, I guess we'll try something else afterwards. Might go consider doing the city thing. The Undercity. Okay, sorry. I've got to read that in a sec, Boulevard, when I'm not avoiding explosions. Get me some helms. Oh, I did get one Infernal Hordes compass. Okay, I got one from all of those chests. Okay, the thing I don't like about the English language is that there are no rules in pronunciation and spelling as such. It's entirely learning, and there is no this work like this, and so that has to work like that other thing as well. That is true. Well, we have rules. We just have rules with crap loads of exceptions to rules. You know? What's a rule that can't be broken? That's the English language. We have rules and we break them all the time. Random drops still don't get why they can't be crafted. Yes, the Infernal Hordes compasses really should be able to be crafted. Totally agree. Iron feels the same way. Read no rules. Tell you, there's rules. We just break them all the time. Including through, whether I threw the ball or I went through the valley, they're pronounced the same, even though they're spelled differently.
You there? Please help.
Help. I said help, and I walked away. No rules, there's an exception. Yes, there is. There's rules with exceptions. It's so weird though, Trap. I don't know. You just like breaking rules. Okay, I've got my other orange mob is incoming soon. I've got the, I am proccing. But from last time, I seem to be capable of doing it, so we're gonna do it again. Flashing me. Oh, someone has spawned the maiden. Should I go over there? Probably not, because I've got an orange mob to kill. And then I got random other stuff to kill. Oh, I got the timed out on my thing before my orange mob spawn. Is that it? Yeah. Where'd it go? Why do you go over here, Nathox Blink Swift? Oh, you Blink Swift. Okay. especially if there are more exceptions than actual rules. I mean, you know. We like breaking our rules that much. I think it's over. I think I got here too late. Right, she's still alive at the moment. See if I can hurt her. When disappeared. I can hurt her. I can hurt her. I swear I contributed to that. I don't really know because there's other people around, but I'm pretty sure I contributed to that. Friday want to do more? It's Friday again. He does. Okay, I'll put in one. We'll do it again. And then I need to go and get a chest. Not many people here, but Friday is here. Surely I'm exaggerating right now, but you have to admit English is not that intuitive. It's very hard for us to understand that when it's all we've ever known, though. I find other languages really hard, so I get that part, that languages are hard. I don't find any languages intuitive, though. Like, seriously, I really, really don't. I did learn German as a kid, and yeah. I clearly don't know much German anymore. I learnt the tiniest ever bit of Japanese before I went to Japan at one point. Just because that's what you do when you go to another country. Just learn to say, like, I don't know, hello, thank you, I don't understand. I don't remember any of that. That didn't seem like that much loot since I put a thing in, but anyway, that's okay. We are going to this chest here. No, the Americans did not try to fix spelling. The Americans tried to break things and break things and break things. Z's instead of S's. You know, oh, I don't actually have enough. I'm missing 4. I only learned the German you were required to, but you studied Japanese for 2 years, so I can kind of understand what's going on when you watch anime. It's an interesting reason to study a language. I need like one more cinder to get this chest. Okay. One more cinder, please. Or a monster that could drop a cinder. I'm struggling to find mobs to do something. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, I got lots of cinders now. Got heaps. Okay. Ooh, I got a chest armor with 2 greater affixes. Out of there. Oh, I'm also like, you're full trap. And I'm like, oh, okay. Go to town.
I wouldn't mind the rest.
Okay. That's actually really good. I got greater affixes on Dex and Max Life. That's pretty damn good. I'm going to be wearing that. We're going to put that on. I'm going to just throw some of the other greater affix items into here, but we are going to put that chest armor on. I'm gonna break everything else down.
Starting from nothing.
That's pretty awesome. That's a chest armor. So I'm gonna temper it first up. So a defensive. Its max life is improved there now. I think we'll just either max life or armor will be fine for the moment. Keep that. It's not like super high, but that's okay. And then here we had like a lucky hit, but I'm just gonna have a quick look in case I've got new stuff that sounds exciting. Crushing hand size. But we're gonna go and try and get crushing hand size because I do need it on some things. Hey, there we go. We got it. That's cool. I'm gonna roll off the thorns for something else useful. What have I got on my current one? Lightning res. So when I lose that lightning res, what's gonna be my? I'll still be fine at the moment. Drop the thorns. Do to Scourge. Which one's Scourge? I don't know if that's going to help me. I mean, can't hurt, right? Can't hurt. I don't know if... Actually, I might check the guide and see what it thinks is ideal. Keep in mind that I am technically different because I'm hardcore. Says it wants damage on next attack. After entering stealth, I didn't know I have stealth on this build, so we're just going to keep it with what it is. I need to add a socket. Very critical. I want to move my rune word over. And then the rune word we are moving is Semlum. I don't know that I need that anymore. My resource is like pretty high. Maybe I can potentially get a different rune word. I have a look at what other rune words I could potentially make real quick. Because I feel like... Oh wait, I need to put on a random thing on it. So I've already got interdiction. I've already got apprehension. I've got unrelenting. I might want plains power. Or redirected force. Let's see if either of those are options for me. I have redirected force now. I don't think I've put it on anything. But what can it go on? Only the gloves or the ring. That's a problem because the gloves have unrelenting. And I don't think that can go elsewhere either. Maybe I need to swap out. That Midnight Sun, I think, is why I've got all the resource too. I'm not sure how to get that one in right now. Redirected force. Just see if plains power is an option. I have plains power. Okay. We'll go with plains power. On the chest. Oh. Wait, what can plains power go on? Not chest, apparently. Also only on the... Okay, well that's bad. So everything can only go on these two slots, but they already have things that I need. So... Got interdiction, I've got duelist, and I've got apprehension. The other 3 are all damage ones. As Plains Power, so I need to work out which is most important. I have Unrelenting, Fell Soothsayers, and Plains Power and Redirected Force. I don't even know. That sounds too hard for me to work out right now, so I'm going to have to leave it. For some reason, I have a extra armor slot. Apprehension, Duelist, and Interdiction. Oh, because I'm meant to eventually wear Shroud of False Death. That's why I have an extra slot. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's why, because I'm eventually meant to wear Shroud of False Death, so I'm not meant to have something. Yeah, I mean, I might as well just go and put something random on it for now.
There is magic in all things.
What are my options? Let's see what my options are. Defensive, avoidance, deflection, obedience. Resolve has 3% chance not to be lost when you're hit for a star. Forest Power. Degrading Will. I mean, that sounds interesting. Heals if I lose a stack of Resolve. I just go with that. Might help me stay alive, maybe. Okay, Redirected Force is the main damage, or rather it becomes it later on. So you take Redirected Force over Fells, then. Let me read it again. Look, we can try it. We can try it instead of Fells. That's kind of the slot I have available. Give it a shot.
May your road be filled with wonders.
Okay. What was I doing? I did that. I did some Helltide. I might just go back down and see if I had any things left. I don't remember if I did. I feel like I didn't, but you know. No, I didn't. Okay, so I had used like all of the cinders I'd picked up, so we are good to just head back on out and do something else now. I just wanted to check that I wasn't leaving chests unopened that could be opened. So I've got one more thing I could run. Oh, I haven't put that up. Right, I was meant to look at the runes. I've got Cast Evade, Restore Resource, but right now I don't need that because my resource reduction is good. So the Cast Evade thing is fine, but what, Challenging Shout, Move Speed. I mean, that's not bad to go with Casting Evade. Passive Stomp. Is that worthwhile? Max Life. I'm hardcore, keep in mind. I feel like 200%, 20% max life might be useful. Spirit Wolf isn't. Crit chance. I've already got crit chance on this one. This is the ultimate, gives me the crit. Bruise, meteorites. I think we're going to try this. We're going to try Semzal. When we cast Evade 3 times, we're going to get max life after casting Evade 3 times. I also have to do Paragon. What is yelling at me? Did you guys hear that? I hope not. There was an ad on this, like, thing, and it just yelled at my ears. That was annoying. Okay, oh, I'm going here, here, here. Oh, that's it, that's it. I'm glad you guys didn't hear it. I have my sound set up correctly. That means, okay, so I was going to go and do this Cap 8. We're going to do it. Doing Infernal Hordes with 8, because that's what we happen to have. Oh, before we do it, we're going to the Whispers. We're going to hand in our Whispers. Yeah, there was a loud ad on the like build site that I was using, and I flipped to it and it just hurt my ears. But I'm really glad that my audio is set up correctly, so you guys didn't have to suffer that. Normally the ads would play, but they were silent, but this one had sound for some reason. Okay, let's go and hand in my things, and I'll be looking for preferences to gloves and boots. Would be the highest preferences if I get a chance at gloves or boots.
It is done.
It's giving me gloves, but it's also giving me a greater cache of gold. I've got to take the greater cache. I can't do anything else. It's... I cannot bring myself to take anything if there's a greater cache there. I'm like, no, I have to take that one. Don't ask me why. But it's just a thing. It's a thing. Okay, then we're going to go do our hordes that we just opened up. Playing hardcore here on Spiritborn. My first ever Spiritborn. My first hardcore this season. So everything is kind of a little bit... It feels a little bit sketch sometimes. Now, where is my Infernal Hordes at? Where is it on the map again? I went away from it. Where is my hordes? There it is. I found it. Do the same if it's a greater cage of chaos. Oh, I mean, I love chaos too. Chaos is very hard to avoid. But like that's a greater cage of gold. I don't know. It didn't seem to give me that much gold, but I didn't bring an opal down. Oh well. I don't have an opal. We're just gonna take it elixir. We're fine. Chaos is bugged this season. What is... I didn't even know. I do remember getting something like that early season. I was like, but that's not what I thought would come from that. But, you know, I can't remember what that is. Yeah, the early season I got like all of one particular type of item when I clicked a chaos, and I thought maybe I just stuffed up. I got 30 seconds left. I actually got to do something and kill some of this stuff at the outside so I get some aether. Oh, lots of aether lords. I'm liking this. I'm liking the aether lords. I mean, aether fiends, not aether lords. Aether lords are bad. Aether fiends are good. There's a difference. Perhaps should know that. No mob left. Aether rush. Nope. That's good. Okay, we're taking this Aether Fiends extra Aether. Hopefully we get as many Aether Fiends as I just did then. Oh my god, that was amazing. So many Aether Fiends.
You fight to live.
I need a fight to live. We are playing hardcore. We do not want to die. That would be bad. Death would be bad. Death would be super bad. Back to the start. And Cooler's not even here, so I can't be like, hey Cooler, can you power level me? Because I died? That's not a thing. He's away on holiday. Okay. Ooh. I really hate when the floor goes like this. I'm so scared. Full events here to power level me on hardcore? Yeah, low. Funny guy.
Quite the challenge, eh?
Ooh. Okay, we got through the nasty floor. Burning rain, yuck. Master slowing me, yuck. Oh my god, I hate them all. I'm not doing that. So I either get slowed, which I really dislike. Good power level me to 10, awesome. I don't like taking unavoidable damage. It's hardcore, but there weren't really many good options there. So I'll take the extra 1 mass at the start and deal with the unavoidable damage, I guess. One whole extra mass, it's amazing. And maybe just farm. But I'm opening my caches. Did you not see me? I just got that cache. I'm like, open up, open up. You're like, maybe you need to farm them and start keeping them trapped so we don't have this problem. He leveled himself to about 53 or something with the Tree of Whisper caches on a hardcore character. Then you don't have to care as much if you die, Trap, if you have a whole stash just have full of the Tree of Whisper caches, but I've got 0 right now. I mean, it's probably fine once you're geared to do that, but I'm like desperately looking for gear. So I kind of need those caches. At the moment, I need the caches. Like, I need to actually open the caches. Summoned Lord is bad. Unstoppable Elite is okay. What's Exalted Elite compared to Unstoppable Elite? Damage versus Unstoppable. I mean, Unstoppable sounds better out of those options. Yeah, I mean, maybe once I'm like, got like all good gear and it's a pain in the ass to change gear and I don't need gear anymore. Like, my gear's all good enough. Then I can see myself going, oh yeah, maybe I'll stash a few in my stash for later, but yeah, right now gear is very important to me. Everyone come here to the Soul Spire, please. Thanking you. Oh my god, there's so many Soul Spires. There's one at the bottom. Mass here, but then another Soul Spire down here. Mass both sides. I haven't even got the faster events, and I just feel like I've got so many events right now. Trying to get to the mass before trying to get to the Soul Spire. 2 seconds left, not enough. Ooh. Okay. Now, extra events. We're definitely doing that. Even though I felt like I had so many events just then, we will take more events. Hopefully they're not all all the Soul Spires, but you know. Oh, we do have unavoidable damage on those. Oh, we got the Butcher! We got the Butcher! Butcher is dead. There are so many explosions. I'm more scared of those explosions than Butcher. Oh my god. Wow. Didn't even pick the Butcher and we got the Butcher. So rude. We're getting a lot of 8th Fiends though. We like that. We like 8th Fiends. Run over here. We got like seconds left. Perks of the Halloween. No, this Butcher's always come out anytime. In here, he's always been a potential random spawn, not just for the Halloween event. Actually had him twice in one level before. Soul Spice, extra Aether, Mass, extra Aether. Drain health +2 is better than doubling and ×2 when currently we only get 2. I mean, maybe. I know he spawns from shrines in dungeons now. Take me a long time to walk over there. Here's my Soul Spire. seconds left. Anything else here? Another Aether Lord. Nice when they kind of spawn around the same area, like the events, rather than having to go back and forth across the map. Well, those explosions are pretty scary, but like, I know I can kill the Butcher now because I tried him a couple of things ago. So I don't have to be scared of him if he dies in a few seconds, you know? I don't have to be so scared. Because I'm playing an OP Spiritborn, we are not doing Hellfire. Okay, I'm not doing Hellfire. This is pretty sucky. So, although movement speed... Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just run faster around and get to the events faster. See, I don't mind. The Soulspice 2 times kills is better on the Rogue than it is on the Spiritborn. I'm just way too melee on this build. It's probably not so bad on the other Spiritborn builds where you're like throwing stuff out. But on this particular build that I'm on, I'm quite melee and I feel like I'm waiting around a lot of the time. Try and get them all close enough to kill them. In Soulspire. Whereas Rogue, I can just stand there and shoot out. 20 seconds left. Mass going down. Something's flashing over this side. Another Soulspire. It's not so bad if you get the like Soulspire pulling things in. It works a bit better. There's a lot of explosions. Aether, come out. Come on, come out. Come out. Yes. Oh, explosions. Explosions are scary. My first hardcore character ever died to those. Butcher. Aether Lords. Aether Fiends, extra Aether. We are doing it. Mass going down. You also feel... Yes, you got to play the campaign for leveling. It's the best way. You saw me doing it, right? I went to hardcore. I'm like, okay, campaign time. And then you saw... I swear you asked about it and Cole was like, yeah, it's a good way to level. Well, someone asked about it and Cole was like, no, this is a good level. Totally a good way to level. Only 6 seconds remain. Can I get enough mobs close enough? Have a hope. Yes. Oh, out of everything else, so... That's the end, so I got about just over 400. Not too bad. I got no Hellborn in that one. You did it on softcore as well because it's the best way, but you went to hardcore and you're like, nah, stuff campaign. Okay. Awesome. The talking in chat I may have just created the hardcore character without thinking about, oh, it's all Trep's fault. I understand. It's all Trep's fault. Are they over? They're over. I'm pretty good now at Torment 1. Just saying. 428. That was with 8. Had 8 waves then, but no Hellborn. And then we're going to get mats, because I definitely need mats. It is on skip by default, which is a bit silly, let's be real. Gonna quickly probably level up the Oh my god. Pressing wrong buttons. Oh, I got boots. They're not bad. I'm gonna try masterwork that chest armor. Keeping those boots.
What's left, you ask?
I'd be like, hello, we need to masterwork this.
There's a good one.
For extra max life. Not too bad. These boots. Dex, max life. Armor. So it's a 5 life per 5 seconds has to go. I'm going to try and temper it and see what we get in the temperings. I have on boots before. Move speed. Do I have a better move speed now? 8 to 10. Okay, cooldown reduction's not really what I want. That's not as bad as it sounds, but I'm just keeping on going. 8 move speed. Okay, utility. So I did have the thing, but then there's this crushing hand size, which is so super tempting. Considering my build. Like, can I get there? 3 rolls remain. It's like, funny trap, funny. Last roll. Okay. Look, this might be my first use for one of these all season. Because, like, did that work? No, that did not work. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I've never used one of these. You can tell, right? Right click, press it. I'm confused. Temper. Oh, I restored 2 rolls. My bad. Or something. I don't even know what I just did. No, I've got all the rolls. I may have done it twice. Anyway, it's fine. I've got crushing hand size now. Even if I use double the things I was supposed to. I've still got 3. I thought I only had 3. I'm confused. I don't even know. I don't even know what just happened. I need to put jewelists on these. You want jewelists, please?
Masterful work.
And we'll put those on. We'll keep our old boots because we are in hardcore. We could die and lose it all. Okay, cool. That looks good. And a bit more Paragon. Trying to get to this legendary node right now. But, yeah, not there yet. Okay. Guys, it is late, so I think we're gonna set up a raid. I'm gonna set up a raid. Because it's midnight. I have to work tomorrow. It's Sunday, unfortunately. I mean, yay, it's Sunday. Sunday for everybody, yay. But, yeah. But, yeah, I need to think about going to bed. So we're going to set up a raid here. I am going to have to say... Client is pro-trap? What? What do you mean? Wait, what did client say? Need power level in HC. Trep did a dirty trick on me. What? do have some platypus hugs, some koala love, and some kookaburra laughs. Let's raid, guys. Let's raid. I don't even know what's going on in clan. I don't even know. I'm just gonna be like, what? What? Okay. I'm gonna say goodnight and GG. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And all that stuff. And all that stuff. Let's raid.
Spirits guide you. Farewell.
Good night, GG.